everybody what you're doing.
Hi everybody. Today I'm gonna paint my skateboard.
So yesterday I had posted a picture saying that I was going to do a live stream, just tapping in, kind of doing a review of my health from the last time I had posted a picture when I went to the ER. But yesterday when I had started doing the live, I actually wasn't starting to feel well, so I cut it short. So right now we are at Alhambra Park. I'm going to grip a new board, and Willow's going to be doing painting her graphic and stickering up her new board. Weird anime person says hi. Let's get this. Weird anime, how are you? Thanks for tapping in. I'm gonna be gripping a new board here. I got this Creep Show P-Rod here. I'm pretty hyped to hook this one up. But yeah, like I said, I was gonna do a live yesterday. I just wasn't feeling up to it. As I was talking, I just wasn't feeling good. So I thought we would come outside today and get some fresh air. But yeah, Willow's gonna be painting her board, stickering it up, and I'm gonna start gripping this board. But I am feeling a lot better. I do have to go back to the doctor tomorrow to see what's going on. But I'm gonna be skating again real soon. I'm gonna hopefully try to get out this Saturday and put out a new trick tip tutorial on a varial kickflip. So hopefully I'll be feeling better by then. Oh, I like that. Dan, shift it. How you doing, buddy? Hey, thanks for tuning in, guys. I apologize. I know I was said I was gonna do a live yesterday around 6 o'clock. My health wasn't. I just wasn't feeling it. I was doing it in the house. My house is pretty warm, so thought it'd be a good idea to come out here and yeah, see what we could get done today. Hi, Sarah. Good to see you guys. It's a beautiful day out here in Alhambra. We are at Alhambra Park right now.
Look at the water.
Oh wow, that's pretty gnarly. So Willow's doing her pro model right now. Messiah Higgins, hi, how are you? Thanks for tapping in, guys. So Willow's turning herself pro. She's doing her own pro model right now. It's not dry yet, but. And then for you guys tapping in, I'm going to be gripping this new board right here. Hopefully I could be skating by this weekend. Yeah, just due to my health, I'm having some respiratory issues in my chest. I think I was just pushing myself too hard this whole last couple of weeks with the Skate Haven classes, then rushing to work, and just trying to balance things out, especially in this heat. Probably was not a good idea for me to push myself that hard. But I do have a follow-up appointment tomorrow, and hopefully the doctor will okay me to go ahead and start skating again this weekend. What do you guys got going on out there today? Here, show them what you're painting. So I'm gonna start gripping this board.
Which color should should I do next?
I think red looks nice.
Yeah, let's try red. Let's try red.
Okay. Say hi to the people.
Hi.
Messiah Higgins says hi. Say hi, Messiah.
Hi, Messiah.
So give you guys a little detail of what I'm setting up here. I got a P-Rod 8.5 primitive, and this is a Creep Show collab that they did. So I'm pretty hyped to skate this one. As always, I do like skating an all black deck, so I'm pretty hyped on this one. I haven't been able to skate all week, so I'm going a little crazy because this is the first week in the last couple of months that I have not been able to step on my board. I've been feeling insanely comfortable right when I step on my board. Everything's just been working. So I'm really excited to get back skating this weekend. Hope everyone's having a nice day today. It's beautiful out here. And I'm also using pepper grip tape.
Where's Pepper?
It's a new grip tape that I don't usually use. I usually use mob grip tape. Yeah.
Did I will tell you when I'm finished with it? I'm gonna go play.
Okay.
But I'm gonna play where you can see me.
Okay, that's fine. Let's see what everyone's got going on.
Yeah, but then which one should I do next? Yeah, there's stickers. After my...
Miguel, how you doing? Say hi to Miguel.
Hi, Miguel. But which one should I do next?
You can do whatever you want. You should probably maybe spread the paint out a little bit. Look, you can do whatever you want.
Get it on.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Paint the whole board. Look at it. Well, orange doesn't match on orange, but maybe we can do a blue on the orange. You can do whatever you want.
I can mix colors together and make new ones.
Yes, try that.
Yeah,
Do whatever you like.
Maybe I'm gonna mix yellow and red together.
Give you guys a little look at where we're at. I do live out here in Alhambra. If you guys are familiar with it, it's a beautiful day out here. And for you guys just tapping in, Willow's creating her own pro model. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. And I'm gonna be gripping this Creep Show board. Really hyped on it. With some pepper grip. Beautiful day out here. Couldn't ask for anything else.
Orange and red makes red.
Oh yeah.
Look. That's funny.
That's awesome. Let's see what you got. Keep. But yeah, for anyways, just as a little update, I got pretty sick last week. I did a little update video. I had some respiratory issues going on. I think I was just pushing myself way too hard. Alex Tovin, bless, thank you for tapping in. And I think I was just ignoring it, and I kept skating and doing my classes, kept trying to put out content for YouTube, then rushing home, showering, rushing to Pizzanista. And on Saturday, I was talking to my coworker, and I started getting chest pains. And I came out of the bathroom, and I was sweating really bad, and I was pale. So I was told to rush myself to the ER, which I ended up doing. And I ended up finding out that I had some type of respiratory infection in my chest, which I still kind of have right now. So I was recommended probably to not go out and skate because I would probably irritate it again. And one thing that I did not listen again to is I went out on Sunday and did a class out in Downey, and it was extremely hot out there. And of course, I irritated it again, and I'm now paying for that. So I thought I would just rest and maybe set up a new board, and hopefully be able to get out by this weekend and do some more trick tutorials and just see what we got going on. I also have something really excited coming up on Monday. Pizzanista is doing a private party for us on Monday in Carlsbad, and it's gonna be I don't know whose house it is, and I don't want to disclose that information yet. But he has a skate park at his house, he has a pool, and it's going to be a private event only for Pizzanista staff. So I am going to go live there. Salman Agha is going to be there. I'm sure a lot of pros are going to be there. Mike Ballard's going to be there. So I am going to do a live there, and hopefully we can do like a couple little interviews while they're there. Hopefully, they won't want to be bothered with that, because I'm sure that, they're going to just want to hang out and enjoy the day. But I'm excited to be attending that on Monday. And then July 19th, really important day for me in Skate Haven. Not to name drop, always hate doing that, but it's just something that I think that we're merging with, is Matthew McConaughey's program plus Tony Hawk. They have their own programs that they do. I think Matthew McConaughey's is just underprivileged youth in Long Beach that he picks up, that he does every year. And then Tony Hawk is bringing his group of kids that he has, which is going to be merging in with Skate Haven. So I'm going to hopefully be able to do a live there. If not, Mike Ballard's going to go ahead and be filming that for me, and then he'll shoot me the video, and then I'll go ahead and be able to post that as soon as I get that. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff coming up this month. I'm looking really forward to it. Me getting sick couldn't have happened at a worse time. But I'm gonna try and work through it and get this done. So I'm gonna really try and not let this stop me. But at the same time, I do gotta watch myself and not push myself too hard in this heat. Because this heat could really take a toll on me. So today I thought we would just do a little graphic design here with Willow.
Dad, I finished.
I think you can do a little bit more. Are you sure?
I'm sure.
All right, okay. All right, you want to go ahead and play?
Yeah, you have to.
All right, let's go ahead and take this off here. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. B22316, how are you doing? Thank you for tapping in. Thanks for tapping in, guys. I'm gonna get ready to start setting up this board. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me get my daughter all settled in. All right, where are you gonna go?
I'm not gonna. I cannot.
Oh, B2. I'm doing a whole lot better than I was a couple of days ago, I'll tell you that much. This week's been pretty rough for me. Got a respiratory infection in my chest. Pushed myself a little too hard this week, so I have to take it easy, but it's all good. I just thought I'd come out here, spend some time with my daughter, grip a new board. It's a beautiful day out here, so today we're just hanging out. I'm gonna grip a new board and then get that set up so that hopefully I can be skating by this weekend, which actually, taking this time to not skate has given me a lot of time to think of new content that I could come up with, new trick tutorial stuff. I've been getting a lot of good reviews, a lot of good views on the last one that I did, which was a backside heel flip. So I'm gonna try and see how many trick tutorials I can do. Also, just like I said, I don't feel that I'm showing my true progression and my ability on my board. I just feel like I'm lagging on that. So I want to do a little less flat ground, and I want to do a little bit more ledge skating. I want to do more tutorials on ledges. And for me, I do not really like skating at skate parks, so it is a little harder for me to do those things in the street during the week. I actually did try doing one a couple of weeks ago. I did a live, which is the last live that I did in LA. it was right at a bus stop, so it was just really hard. People getting off the bus, I couldn't skate the ledge right. It was a rough one. That one's posted as it was a rough day. So hopefully we can get through that. But yeah, after I set this board up, which I'm just doing only a board setup. I usually set up board, wheels, bearings, but you know, my stuff is still pretty good right now. So we're just gonna keep it as a new board setup today. But anyways, yeah, let's get started on that. You want to rest? It's pretty hot, huh? All right, if you want to go ahead and go to the playground, I can watch you from here, okay? Okay, go ahead.
I want to go on the playground.
Okay, here, take your water.
Hey, no water.
Or I mean, take your lemonade. And remember, you yell stranger danger if anyone tries to talk to you or anything, okay? You just come running back to me, all right? All right.
Did they found my stickers? They were stickers.
Your stickers.
I didn't need
Forgot. You don't need them?
They're gonna fly away.
Hey, thank you, B2 2316. I appreciate that. Yes, I do know how to do a kickflip. That seems to be everyone's favorite trick. So you know what? Actually, that gives me a good idea. On Saturday, I will do a trick tutorial on the kickflip because that seems to be one of the ones that's always really asked for me to do. It seems like people just want to see me do a kickflip, or I don't know if they want to just see that I can do a kickflip. But that seems to be everyone's favorite trick. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to do a trick tutorial on Saturday on a kickflip. The last one I did was a backside heel flip. So I'm putting them out as much as I can. I'm putting out whatever tricks that I'm really consistent at to teach you guys, and foot placement and whatever goes along with that. Yeah, man, I got you. Don't worry. You know what? That's a great idea. Thank you guys for that. Thank you for that. So yeah, I'll be putting that out on Saturday. If I'm feeling a little better in the next couple of days, I will go ahead and do that, because actually that's a piece of content that actually wouldn't take me a while to do. So that's something that I could put out pretty quick. You're almost there. All right. What problems you having with that? Miguel Restropo. Yeah, skate for life, no doubt. Bless, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, whatever content that I'm putting out as far as trick wise, if you guys are having trouble with the foot placement, putting on your back foot, okay. You're probably not jumping forward enough with the board, or jumping straight up. But as I put that video out, I'm gonna do it straight from foot placement all the way up to kicking the board out. I'm gonna try and get as in depth with it as I can, because I'm starting to notice that even my trick tutorial videos, I'm not going in depth enough with the foot placement. So I definitely will make sure that that's one of the main points that that I take care of, is foot placement and exactly where it goes and how to do that. I did that a little bit more on the backside heel flip. Recently I did a fakie inward heel flip one, but that was just more of the process of what I do to get started with that trick. So yeah, for you guys just tapping in, we are gripping a Paul Rodriguez Creep Show collaboration deck. The last one that I was skating was a Megadeth. It was a Megadeth collaboration. I almost actually hung that one on the wall. But yeah, I ended up skating that one. And I actually have one more left. So I'm debating of actually either hanging that one on the wall or setting that one up after this one. Yeah, sure. B2. I'll be on the lookout for your page. I'll definitely want to check out your skating. Let's get this board set up, guys. Awesome. As soon as I'm done with this live, bro, I'm gonna go check your profile out. What's everyone got going on today? Also on the lives too, guys, let me know where you're at. Let me know where you're from, where you stay at. Maybe I've been out there. I've, during my travels, with touring and everything, I've been a lot of places. I was living in Florida for a while, going back and forth to Brazil, touring, all over Miami, Tampa, Oakland, San Francisco, Vegas. I've visited many places, so let me know where you guys are at. One of my favorite places to stay at the time, I was living in Orlando, Florida. I signed a 5-year contract, but I couldn't take the weather out there in Orlando. So I ended up only staying out there for a year, but I do quite miss being out there. Oh, from Germany. Hey, how you doing? That's one place that I haven't been. I can't wait to go there. Hopefully, within the next, I don't know. Right now, I'm doing stuff with Primitive, so we haven't got any updates on tours as far as where we're going. So, Germany, I would definitely love to visit that place. So, greetings from LA. Hey, peace and love, no doubt. Germany, thank you for tapping in. Pistol P09. Bless, man. Thank you for tapping in. If I ever go to Germany, I want to stay with you. You show me around out there. Pepper grip. Do you guys use pepper? This is going to be the second time I'm using pepper grip. Mob is probably going to be pretty disappointed in me because they were giving me grip for a very long time. Probably the last 10 years I have been riding Mob grip tape. And I just started getting pepper grip. And I was very adamant on using it because I don't like trying new things, especially when I've been riding the same thing for so long, even boards. I had a chance, I had to pick between 5 other companies that were going to be giving me stuff. And as far as product goes, I go by the shape of the boards. I don't care about the picture. I don't care about the graphic. It goes by the quality of the wood that the brand is using and the shape. So I've been riding the same shape, same size, same wheels, same trucks for almost 15 years. So like I said, I don't like switching up my stuff because when I do set up a new board, when the second I step on it, I can feel the difference. So all my setups are completely identical. Nothing changes, down to the wheels, down to the bearings, down to the grip tape. Everything is completely identical. The only thing I'm switching up right now is the grip tape. And pepper seems to be working, so I like it. Yeah, you just use Mob grip over there, I know. One thing that I did notice is grip does get a little slippery after a couple of weeks. A lot of people were doing tutorials on pepper grip, and I mean, when pepper grip came out, it seemed like every other day somebody had a video out on this. But like I said, I was just adamant on really switching up. It just really scares me. So, because like I said, I can feel it the second that I put my board down. Just even the only thing that I don't like about this pepper grip is just how glittery it is. And like I said too, with me using an all black deck as well, I do not like a lot of colors on my board. Just looking down at my board when I'm skating it, I like to just see a dark color and the same thing that I ride. But one thing that I did notice in the footage with this pepper grip, it's real glittery. Just kind of weird. I don't know what causes that, but I could see it in the footage that it's just real shimmery. But almost looks like my daughter just threw glitter all over my grip tape, but it's all good. It's hot over there?
That is my skateboard dried.
I don't think so. Why don't you put some stickers on it? Yeah, put some stickers on it.
Oh.
So Willow's designing her pro model right now.
Dad, look, I brought unicorn stickers.
Ooh.
I have one star. Ooh, let's put on a unicorn.
How's the weather out there in Germany? House of the White Dog, stay shredding. Yeah, you know that. Lines, how you doing? Thanks for tapping in, guys.
Are you over?
Hmm?
Is it over?
No, we're still doing it. Say hi.
Hi.
Willow's pro model stickers.
And I have.
Oh, it's cloudy and it's 11 p.m. Okay. Oh, Willow's doing a
There's upside down.
blank pro model with paint and stickers.
Unicorns also.
Oh, and unicorns. It's a unicorn pro model. Oh no. So I was using these gloves because I can't stand when you get that grip tape aftermath on it, but I guess that's no more.
Dad, look, a shooting star.
Ooh.
I'm gonna put a shooting star on there. Ooh, it looks beautiful. Maybe another star. Right here.
And lines, I'm using a P-Rod Creep Show. Yeah, for you guys tapping in, we're just out here setting up boards today. I'm only doing a board. I'm not doing my usual complete setup.
Dad, look, there's two unicorns. I have two unicorn stickers.
And I'm using pepper grip today.
Let me see. Oh,
It's peppery. Right?
it kind of.
Achoo!
Let me smell.
Just
It
kidding.
doesn't smell like nothing. It smells like oil.
Thanks, Pistol Pete. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm hyped on this one. I was telling everyone else earlier, it was a pick between this Megadeth collab that Primitive did, or this one. And I love an all black deck, so yeah, we went with this one.
Last but not least. Dad, look at it, a rainbow.
Oh, I love that one.
That's it, I have no more stickers. Oh, no. Dad, I thought this was good. Then next, Dad, I'm gonna let this dry before I put my name on it.
Yep, 8.5. That's what I ride.
I'm
All right, let's get to gripping this board, guys. Hi. Yeah, you should try Pepper Grip. I'm pretty happy with it. It's really grippy. Um, and you know, sometimes when you don't land your trick and the board lands upside down, the grip seems to stay on the board more than mob. And I noticed as I'm using the board, because even the right now I'm actually using a, oh wow, I'm not into video games. What is it? It's a Paul Rodriguez board. The last live that I did, um, I can't remember what board it is, but anyways, I've been trying that. I've been skating that board for almost a month now, which is very rare for me because I change boards quite often. I try to change a board maybe every 2 weeks. But I noticed since the grip was still staying clean, I also carried that grip cleaner with me. If you guys see in my videos, I'm constantly cleaning my grip tape. I do not like dirty grip. And this Pepper Grip seems to stay really clean and really grippy. So shout out to Pepper Grip. Hopefully I can start getting stuff from them soon. But I had just got given a box, and this was given to me for me to try out. So yeah, shout out Pepper Grip. Thank you. Yeah, highly recommend Pepper. If you guys get a chance to try it out, definitely go ahead. Sorry, just making sure my daughter isn't getting kidnapped. All right, sorry about that, guys. Al13, how are you? Thanks for tapping in. We're gonna get this board gripped up now. All right, so here we go, guys. Oh yeah, and please, one thing that I'm also trying to do, I'm really trying to hit that 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. So if you guys can shoot your friends, family, show them my page, let them know if they're trying to learn any tricks, any tutorials. Yeah, bless them up with my page and let them know. My favorite trick has to be the half cab heel flip. I'm also gonna do a tutorial on that. That actually should have been one of my first ones that I did. If you guys do watch my videos, I do warm up with that trick a lot. So the half cab heel flip. But it seems like a lot of times that when I do a live, everyone always asks for a kick flip. So Saturday, I am gonna be putting out a kick flip tutorial. So watch out for that one, guys. So I'm gonna probably start working on that. If the doctor goes ahead and clears me, then I'm able to skate this weekend. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting back on the content because, like I said, this is the first week in the last couple of months that I have not been able to skate, just due to my health condition. So, all lines, your favorite trick? Hey, I think everyone's favorite trick is a kickflip. And I'm not, this is the truth for me. I learned hill flips before I learned kick flips. Even till this day, I've been skateboarding since 1995. I'm going on 30 years of skateboarding. I still have trouble with kickflips. So I hope this tutorial kickflip goes good, because I still have trouble on them myself. It's just something with me kicking out my foot. I think my brain is just so used to doing hill flips. But I'm gonna do my best to do the tutorial on the kickflip and how I do them and how I learned them. Oh, you're probably not jumping back with it. You're probably doing the pop, and then you're throwing it out, and you're leaving your back foot up, jumping on it. So what you want to do is just give that pop, shove it, and kick both of your feet out. But this is the one thing with frontside shove-its. You gotta jump backwards. You gotta, that was one thing that I learned. Keep both of those feet proper in the middle and jump backwards. That's a main key to a frontside shove-it. Oh yeah, no doubt. I trust in her all day. Yeah, let's get this board gripped up, guys. Hope everyone's having a beautiful day today. You might not just be jumping high enough, and you might just be doing one of these, like and so you're focusing too much on that front foot, and that's okay. I'm gonna figure that out for you. Hopefully in the tutorial I can help you guys with that. I'm gonna definitely, hey, thanks L13. I appreciate your sub. That's major blessings. Every single one of you guys counts, man. Oh, my dude from Austin. Bless, OG. You know the drill. Yup, we're gripping a new one, OG. Had to do this live today because I had posted a picture saying that I was gonna do a live yesterday, and actually while I started doing it, my breathing and everything just wasn't feeling good. I was coughing a lot. I still have a lot of irritation in my chest. I've been skating 30 years. I've been skateboarding since 1995. So I know that I had posted a picture saying that I was gonna do the live yesterday at 6 o'clock. So as I started doing it, I could feel in my chest that it just wasn't right. So I had shut it down, and I thought I would just come out here today. It's a beautiful day out here. I'm able to breathe a lot better. But yeah, I just have a respiratory infection in my chest right now. I go back to the doctor tomorrow to get cleared, and hopefully I could be back skating by this weekend. Yeah, my favorite trick again is the half cab hill flip, and as far as grinds, it's definitely going to be the back tail. That's also going to be another tutorial that I'm going to be doing, backside tail slides. I love backside tail slides, one of my favorite tricks. What's up, baby? Let me see.
It's little.
Show them.
Look at this tiny leaf.
Oh, Willow found a tiny leaf.
It's tiny, and feel the back there. Feel the
Yeah,
back.
thank you, bro. I really appreciate that. I hope it's nothing more serious. I haven't got the full extent of what's going on. I do have to do some blood tests. But yeah, I guess I'm just at this point in my life where I have to start taking better care of my health, and I highly recommend you guys do the same. Don't ignore the symptoms like I did. I pushed myself too hard in this heat. I'm kind of working basically 3 jobs right now, trying to balance all that out with my family as well. Trying to put out content for YouTube. I just pushed myself a little too hard. So if you guys are feeling sick, don't ignore it like I did. because I'm now paying for that tremendously. So if you guys ain't feeling good, man, definitely take a break in this heat, because it will affect you, and it affected me in a major way. Pistol, right now I'm not skating, man. You know, just due to my health condition, and it's pretty hot out here today. So right now I'm just doing, I'm just setting up a board. I have to go back to the doctor tomorrow to get cleared, to check my breathing and everything, to make sure your hair's in the paint, to make sure that I'm able to go skate, because it is quite hot out here. We are now hitting triple digits out here with the heat out here in LA, in California. So I have to be real careful with that, and I'm gonna be real patient. So you know, because if I rush it, then that means no more skating again. So this is the first time in a couple of months that I'm not able to skate this whole week, which is driving me really crazy, because I don't know what to do with myself. I'm not working, I'm not doing the classes, I'm not working, I'm not able to put content out. But the only, you know, which comes out of that is I'm able to spend a lot of more time with my daughter. You know, so I'm really enjoying that. But yeah, right now no skating, and we're gonna set up a board, and hopefully I could get back out skating by this weekend. Oh gee, I'm setting up a creep show. Paul Rodriguez, my dude. With some pepper grip, OG. Out here, well, right now it doesn't feel so hot. We are under like a little canopy thing at the park. I would say, I think it's about maybe, I don't know, 85.
No, it's 300, 100.
Oh, it's, Willow said it's 300, 100 degrees. So,
It's so hot.
oh yeah.
It's too hot.
So it's 350, 100 degrees. But I would say, I think it's about maybe 85, 90 degrees out here.
I'll say 150, 100.
Yeah, I would say, I mean, the max out here right now, I would say maybe 90. It's really nice right now. Which fortunately, by this time, usually out here, we're already hitting triple digits. Last year was insane, but it seems that the heat is actually coming later this year. Could just be me. But definitely, it's bearable. It's bearable, you know. But definitely not for me right now, as far as my health condition. I'm not skating, and hopefully I could be back by this weekend. Oh, you'll get those 50 subs. I'm gonna sub to you, L13. No doubt, you're gonna get it. I'm trying to get that 1,000 real soon. But you know, we're gonna do it authentically. I don't want to rush it, you know, because I want everybody to be a part of the channel, and everyone's always showing so much love.
Should I jump out this water?
Yeah, you can do it. You know, so I'm in no rush to it, but yeah, if you guys can help me out with that, much appreciated. Samuel Rodriguez, how you doing? Let's get this board grip, guys. So again, pepper grip with a Paul Rodriguez 8.5. Hey, B22316, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you guys. Really appreciate that. And as always, let me know where you guys are from. Let me know where you're staying at. Because I am going to be doing a lot more traveling soon. And yeah, seeing what we got going on. And if I'm ever out in your city, or you know, wherever I'm going to be, maybe going, I would love to link up with you guys. It would be awesome. I also have a lot of new product coming out. I have stickers coming out. I have hats. I have shirts. And I'm going to be getting a lot more of those books that I came out in, which is Exo Flowers by Mike Ballard. I did a live a couple of weeks ago showing that book, but I ended up erasing it on accident. So one thing, yo, IRDM, I'm going to reach out to you through my wife's Instagram, because I don't have an Instagram, and I'm going to be sending you a book, bro. And that's one thing, all you guys that are consistently coming on and showing love, I'm going to be I would like to get in contact with you guys, and maybe get your address some way privately, so that you guys don't have to do it on the live, and I would love to sign that book and send it out to you guys as a personal thank you from me. You know, I just consider you guys family at this point. You know, you guys are always tapping in, and it's much appreciated. And that book that I came out in, it has probably, I'm sure, every single one of your favorite pros in it. And for me to be in that book with all my favorite pros as well, it's an honor. So yeah, I would love to be able to sign that book for you guys and send that to you. All right, IR. Yeah, man, I'm gonna reach out to you through my wife's Instagram. I'm honestly even thinking of starting an Instagram again. That's also another thing that a lot of people have been asking is, what about my Instagram? So a couple of years ago, I lost my phone and I didn't remember my password to my Instagram, so I just never created one again. But since you guys are asking, I think it's probably best that I do start one, and I want to keep it kind of just separate from the YouTube channel. And I think it makes it a lot easier for me to be in contact with you guys personally as well, because obviously you can't share your information, and I wouldn't want you to share your information live like that. So when I get those stickers, those shirts, everything like that, I'm not going to be selling anything. I want to be able to give it to you guys just as a thank you, you know? Oh, that's what's up. Hey, man, I appreciate that, Pistol Pete. No doubt. Tell him thank you. Say hi, Pistol. Thank you for your nice message.
Okay. Hi, Pistol. Thanks for your nice message.
Hey, Willow says thank you, Pistol Pete. All right. Yeah, I got you. Well, they want your autograph too.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, we're gonna get Willow to sign all that stuff as well too, guys. So. Yeah, OG, don't even worry. I'm gonna reach out to you through my wife's Instagram. Just send me your address, and I'm gonna send you that book, OG. You always reach out to me as a real one, man, and I really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. So I would love to send you that book. Okay. Go ahead. All right, guys, let's get this started. So first off, what I like to do, I'm just gonna do a little, I guess, live tutorial on how I like to grip my board. So we are using Pepper Grip. What I like to do so that I don't really scratch up the graphic as I'm putting the board on, I like to use this as like a little table. So we'll go ahead and throw this. It's a little windy out here, so hopefully I don't end up with too many air bubbles out here. Really hyped on this one though. I just love a black deck. And if you guys are familiar with, I'm pretty sure, Creepshow, this is an amazing collaboration. So I'm really hyped on this. I'm actually probably gonna go home after and turn my daughter on to some Creepshow shows. I like having her watch what I grew up watching, so hopefully she won't get too scared with this. But yeah, definitely loving this deck. Gotti C, no doubt. How you doing? All right, so after I lay down the bottom part of the grip, I definitely like to throw my board down, because there's sometimes where I just throw the board on whatever surface and then I pick it up and it looks like a cat just scratched it all over, and it just looks horrible. I'm really picky about my boards, so I do like my boards always to look nice and clean. Then we're gonna go ahead and get this grip. All right, here we go, guys. Let's see if we could get this first try. It's also perforated, if you can see. Love that. Let's see if we get this first try, y'all. Yep. Whoa. All right, let's try this again. All right, let's see. Success. Perfect. Perfect. Yep. All right. So the next step to this is oh no, Pistol Pete, shoot those questions, no doubt. I love them. I use Thunder Trucks 149s that fit an 8.5 board. I ride Bones wheels 54s 101A. Those are the hardest that they make. V3s. I ride a really skinny wheel. So and Bones bearings, Diamond hardware, and right now I'm using Pepper grip. Also, I take the bushings out of the Thunder Trucks and I put in Bones bushings mediums. They come in black or white. Yeah, I do Bones bushings, bro. The white ones. Well, the mediums come in the white or the black. 149 trucks, yes. 149s fit an 8.5. I ride Thunders. And that's another thing. I was riding for Venture for almost, you know what? Ventures were the first set of trucks I ever had. So realistically, I have almost been riding Venture trucks for almost 30 years. I never switched up. Venture feather lights with these green bushings. So that was probably in maybe, 1995, 1996. So yeah, I had been, and like I said, I ride the same thing consistently. I don't switch it up. But I did get an offer from Thunder Trucks. So, they just started hooking me up more, and I went ahead and took that deal. And I now ride Thunder Trucks 149s. No, 159s are for maybe a 9 and up. The 149s, it says under the truck. So I don't mean to correct you or anything, but I know from consistently looking at my trucks, it says 149 on the bottom, and that fits an 8.5. 159s, that's for, I think, a 9 and up. So the next thing I like to do, guys, is throw the board down. And I get this. And one thing that I do, I was using gloves, but I got paint all over it because I hate getting that grip all over my hand. It just feels really gross. I don't like that. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me just check on my daughter real quick. Make sure there's no stranger danger going on here. Hello. Hello. Good minute. Good. I give my daughter a lot of freedom. I'm not really a helicopter parent like that. I like to let her do her own thing, but as I'm still watching her, and give her that freedom, and let her do her thing. Mac Fox guy, how are you? Yeah, I'm a father. daughter's 5. Her name's Willow. She's constantly around this skateboarding thing. I'm pretty much down from my music down to everything. So I feel kind of bad because I feel like she's just so surrounded by it so much that I feel like she's kind of just numb to the whole thing. So that's also another reason why I have not pushed the skating on her, because I think she's just around it so much. So I just try to let her do her own thing. And one thing that I've noticed with a lot of interviews with other pros, and when they ask the kids, what do you think of what your dad does and how he skates, they always say they really don't care for it. And I think it's just because they get so numb to it from being around it so much that it just becomes something very normal. I mean, I live skateboarding from the time that I wake up to the time that I go to sleep. I'm constantly watching videos. I'm constantly listening to music. I mean, everything down to my whole life right now came from skateboarding. So, you know, I don't want to just flood her whole life with that. And so I just let her do her own thing. That's what's up, OG. You have 2? You got boys, girls? What you got, OG? And so this is the next part of the grip process that I like doing. But let's ask her personally. Come here. What do you think of skateboarding?
Good.
It's good? Yeah? Do you want to skate? Yeah? All right. What do you like doing? What do you like doing personally, though? What do you like to do? You like to scooter more? Come right here. Tell the people what you like to do.
I like to scooter.
Yeah, she likes to scooter. She's really good on the scooter.
And I like going on the bike.
Yeah.
I never used my bike.
Oh yeah, yeah. We got to get her on the bike. Actually, that's one thing I need to do is get those training wheels off, and we got to start getting her to ride that bike.
For myself, with the training wheels.
Oh, God, see, 31 getting back on the board. I'm 39, bro. It's never too late. Never too late, bro. Pistol Pete 41. Hey, there ain't no there's no right or wrong age for skateboarding. It's fun for everyone, all ages, all body types. If you can see now, even I think the first person to really break that stigma was Jamie Foy. He was one of the bigger people to come out that was skating that was pretty surprising. Him being able to jump on the rails with his body type. And even now, if you've noticed, he has not lost any weight. His body shape and everything has not changed since he came on the scene of skateboarding. He's just naturally a big dude. So with that being said, there is no excuses for skateboarding at this point. Damn, 18 and 20, OG. You're a veteran in the game, big dog. If I ever need advice, I'm coming to you. That's what's up, OG. Blessings, man. Sending major vibes your way, OG. Yeah, that's a milestone in life, bro. I can't wait till, I'm enjoying my daughter's youth right now and everything, but damn, yeah, definitely that's a staple in your life, OG. I'm sure you're a great parent, bro. Ups to you, big dog, no doubt. And if I'm ever out in Texas, OG, I'm gonna hit you up. You gotta take care of me out there. That's one place I definitely haven't been. I heard it's really hot out there in Texas. How hot is it over there right now, OG? Also, with that flooding going on, were you affected by that out there? Are you anywhere near that, or what's going on with that? Because I know out here with the news and everything, you know, they sometimes like to exaggerate stuff like that. So I don't really like to believe the news and, you know, all the false reports that they do give on stuff like that. So if you guys are out there and affected by it, and there's anything that I can do to help, please reach out. Rainy and 80-ish. Ooh, that sounds like how it used to be when I was back in Florida. Real humid. I was supposed to be out there for 5 years, and I signed a 5-year contract and I broke it. And I came back home after a year. I probably overdo it when I'm doing this grip, but one thing that I really cannot stand is a bad grip job. Oh man, blessings go out to all those people, bro. Yeah, I heard just you know, the little bit that I see on the news and what they post on YouTube, man. Tragic, bro. And I couldn't imagine being at home knowing that my child was at a campsite and there's basically nothing that you can do to go and save them. So that hits home for me. So if any of you guys were affected out there by that, man, I am truly sorry about that. But all good, bro. I'm glad you're good. I hope your peoples are good. I hope whoever family and friends are out there weren't affected by it, bro. So sending major love out there to you guys. No, we didn't bring your clothes though. You could go in it. Let me finish this and then we'll go. They have a little water park here. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's over there in the corner. Willow's trying to go hit that. So as soon as we're done here with this gripping of the board, we're gonna creep over there. Yeah, I need to cut it and everything.
And then you're finished.
Mm-hmm.
What about everything else?
No, we're just setting up a board today because everything else that I have is still usable. And that's funny, even she knows. I usually set up a, yeah, bro, no doubt. Prayer and healing. Definitely gonna send a prayer out for them, no doubt. That's funny, even Willow knows. She knows that I set up board, wheels, bearings. I usually do a whole complete besides the trucks. But today we're just gonna do a board. And hopefully get ready for this weekend. I have my doctor checkup tomorrow. And hopefully I'll be cleared to be able to go out and be skating again by this weekend. But for you guys too, just tapping in. Monday, we're having a private pizzanista party out in Carlsbad. It's a private skate park at a house, a pool. It's a private event only for us, so I'm gonna be streaming out there. We're gonna have Salman Agal out there. We're gonna have Mike Ballard out there. I'm sure there's gonna be a bunch of other pros, so hopefully I could get some interviews going on while I'm out there. And actually, me and Willa are gonna be spending a couple days in San Diego. So Monday to Wednesday, I'm probably gonna be hitting some San Diego parks and some San Diego skate parks. So I'm really excited about that. So I have a lot of, with that being said, with me being able to, you know, not being able to skate this week, I just been coming up with a lot of new ideas of different content that I could put out, and you know, just different trips that I'm gonna be doing with my daughter, and yeah, just seeing a lot of new stuff that I could put out. But one that I am gonna do this weekend for sure is a kickflip tutorial, so keep a lookout for that one, guys. So yeah, kickflip tutorial this weekend. And hopefully I can start putting out just more different tricks, even just not even tutorials, because like I said, I just still feel like I'm not showing you guys my full potential on my skateboard. I do have a lot of older videos. If you type my name on YouTube, obviously, Matt Avila, there's a couple of old pages that friends started for me that I have old footage from. I do have a part, if you guys are familiar with Neighborhood Skateboards, I rode for them for a really long time. The video is called To the Back of the Bus. The owner is still Julio De La Cruz, if you guys are familiar with him. Yeah, Pistol Pete, no doubt. That's going to be coming out real soon. So I do have a lot of footage out there, but one thing that I don't like doing currently is putting out old footage. Right now, what I really like to do is putting out current stuff of how my skateboarding is today, and moving that forward, because like I said, it's real hard for me right now to show my true potential of what I really can do on a skateboard. You know, so me being out, and a lot of times me being the filmer, the actor, the producer, you know, I'm everything. I'm setting the phone up, all the way down to the editing, I'm doing myself. Every video that comes out, every picture, all that stuff is done personally by myself. So it isn't the easiest. It could get pretty distracting sometimes. It's definitely not easy. So everybody that's putting out content on the daily like that, I mean, amazing, bro. That's hard work, and they deserve it. And you know, I really realize why they have that much subscribers and everything, you know, because it's not easy. But yeah, anyways, so I'm really trying to put out more footage to just show my true potential on the skateboard. So hopefully we could get that going soon. I want to do more ledge skating. You know, I think you guys can see my flat ground game is pretty on point, but other than that, I think I need to show more of my technical abilities on ledges. But yeah, hopefully we can get going with that soon. So let's get this board cut up. Go to the playground for a little bit, and then I'll call you when I'm done. Okay? All right. All right, the next thing we're gonna be doing here is that guided line for the board. And I love these Husky razors here because it has this right here. So if you don't have a tool, you could go ahead and just use that. I really do enjoy doing these lives. Actually, even doing it outside is this is, I think, the first one I've done outside. I'm thinking about doing more of these, so yeah, definitely keep a lookout for that as well. And so I particularly grip and cut my board in a certain way. Some dudes just do it in one whole piece. What happened?
There's a dead butterfly at the park.
Get it. Bring it.
No, but it's in the dirt.
It's okay. Get it.
No, you
Bring it.
I'm gonna touch it and see it.
All right. Bring it. I want to see it so we can show the people.
No, of course not. I'm gonna touch it and see if it's okay.
All right. All right, so first off, I like to put one line down the nose here. Then I hit one on the left side here where the concave is. And again, I'm very picky and a perfectionist when it comes to gripping the board. If I have a bad grip job, it completely throws everything off as I'm looking down at it. I just like a clean, symmetrical, perfect setup. And like I said, you guys will always see me. It probably gets annoying. I'm constantly cleaning my grip. I highly recommend you guys go out and get grip cleaner too. But a lot of people seem to not ever care about that, which is cool. I seem to always be the only one at every spot with it, cleaning my board. It's just always been a habit of mine ever since I started skating. And I think it was because in my front yard, I had these little berries and they would just get all over my shoe, all over my board. And every time I had a new board, it was just like the next day, it looked like I had it for months. And it was just like, man, I hated that. So even till this day, I like to keep my board as clean as possible. What do we got here? Oh,
It's cut into little slices. And there's more pieces at the park.
Oh, wow. So
it's a dead butterfly, and it's cut into little pieces, and but they're not little pieces.
Yeah, bro, just having a dirty board, it just looks gross. It just looks like a little kid with ice cream all over his mouth. That's the best way I can explain it. And you know, at this age in my life, I feel that, you know, just equipment wise,
Dad, bring more of it.
it just doesn't look good. But you know, that's just me. A lot of people don't even think to even care about stuff like that. A lot of people that I skate with, they're just constantly like, man, you're constantly cleaning your board. But, you know, it's going to get dirty. You're going to go to this spot. And one thing, too, is I don't skate ditch spots. If I'm skating with a crowd of people and they're going to a spot where I know it's going to destroy my board, or it's a place that I know that I don't normally skate, I just won't go, because there's no point in me wasting that energy or destroying my board that I'm really enjoying at that time. Because I have nothing to really prove, you know. I'm not trying, you know, especially if it's in a ditch spot with dirt and you got to clean it. I'm just not about that. You know, I personally love being able to pick my own spots and go where I want to go, knowing where it's going to suit me best, especially for that day and for the video. Even me, you know, it'd be like me kind of, I don't skate transition a lot. You know, I'm okay at it. But there's no point in me going to a place where it's transition, because I'm only going to be able to do so much. And just to me, it's a waste of time when I could be going to somewhere else and feeling good and getting something done that I personally like to do. And one thing with that, I used to have a friend that knew that. He used to get so mad at me. He'd be like, hey, let's go skate this ditch spot. We're going to go here. And because he knew so much, like especially when I would throw on a brand new pair of kicks, or I'd have a brand new setup, and at the time he was always driving, he would purposely take me.
I didn't bring it, but if I feel like I don't want to touch it.
Okay.
I don't want to touch it now, but I'm going to pick it up with this big leaf.
He would purposely take me there because he knew how much it would irritate me. And after a while, he started noticing that I wasn't skating with him, or I wasn't jumping in the truck with him, because I knew he was going to try and pull that bullshit. So that's why even today, you know, if I'm skating with the crowd, hey, where are you going to go? Well, we're going to go to this ditch spot, whatever. All right, cool. You know, I'm going to go do my own thing. But, you know, they get it. Everyone has their own preference, you know. But also because I spend so much time setting up my board and putting that time into it, especially when it's a board that's feeling really good, I want it to last as long as it can, because I do go through boards pretty fast, even just skating the stuff that I want to skate, you know. And we have so many nice, perfect spots out here in LA and California, why go to these dirty spots? Why go to these ditches? You know, it's to me it's just pretty pointless for me, you know, because where I live at, every famous spot, every spot that you could possibly think of is literally at the fingertips for me out here. I'm about 20-30 minutes even from, you know, the beach, from downtown LA, from being in downtown. I'm only 10 minutes from there. So I can literally pick and choose what spot I want to go to, what time, because I have everything at my front door out here. So even with that, even with my spots, I'm very picky. You're back? All right, and the next thing I like to do, guys, is flip this grip up. One thing I don't like to do is have that grip hanging off. Damn, a 9. Yeah, a 9 is pretty big. I have a 10.5 foot. 8.5 right now is perfect for me, and especially I'm more of a technical skater. Like I said, I don't really. If you're skating transition though, a 9 is probably perfect, bro. I would say if you're doing more street skating and you want to flip your board more, yeah, definitely go down to an 8.5. And if you've already been skating a big board, that slight difference that you go down, oh, you're gonna feel it instantly. So, and it's probably gonna be easier for you. So I like to start out here. In the middle, and then I come down to the concave. Flip this up here. Even down to my razor. There's nothing better than having a new razor blade that just cuts through it like butter. There's nothing worse than looking like you gripped your board with a shark tooth. Very therapeutic for me as well. I love gripping boards. So first piece off. Then we come around, and we're just gonna come all the way straight down the side of the board now. Second piece. Flip that grip up. Fourth piece.
Fourth piece, seventh piece. Where's the phone?
It's right here on the other side. And then again, pretty much same thing here.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
All right. All right, perfect. Hype with that. Right. Then I like to flip her around and now come towards this way. we got this little piece left here, and then the nose.
Dad, I'm making my own skateboard with grip tape.
All right, last piece, guys.
Mom, look at this. I'm making a grip tape. Dad, look what I made.
Give me 1 second, baby.
Okay.
All right. She is gripped nicely. And so this is the end result product of how I really like my boards to look in the end. I need that perfect symmetrical grip going on. But like I said, a lot of people do not care about that. Bless, OG, thank you. And this is the last thing to it that I like to do, which a lot of people don't really care for, but you know, that's just my madness in setting up the board with the end.
Daddy, do you like my rainbow?
Mm-hmm.
You ripped it.
Oh, sorry. This is Willow's rainbow here.
I made a rainbow with grip tape. Dad, I made a rainbow with grip tape.
Is getting those edges down.
I'm still
And this pretty much just seals it. This is just like just sealing off the edges. Because you know, like if you go for a flip trick and it lands on the grip, which is horribly the worst thing for me, it just kills me when that happens. It kind of still keeps it looking not just like completely tore up, so it just gives it off that seal, just in case that happens. And when that does happen, you could kind of just peel off that piece that's sticking off of it. And I'll show you guys after kind of just how it looks after I'm done doing this. It's just my board madness setup. Usually when I do a whole complete, Pistol Pete, skateboarding has a different meaning in the USA than in Germany. Give me more input on that, Pistol Pete. I would love to know what that means exactly. Because skateboarding out here is, they use it more as a lifestyle, because obviously where it was created out on the beach, out in Santa Monica, they call it sidewalk surfing. So from then on, skateboarding out here kind of just became a lifestyle. So what do you mean that it's different in Germany? Give me some insight on that. I would definitely love to know about that. All right, guys, I think she's done. Over that nice little pat down. Get all that excess grip off. So if you guys can see, it just gives it that nice little perfect seal around the edges that I just love. It's very therapeutic for me. I just love it. Just love that nice, perfect, smooth feel to it. So yeah, guys, 8.5 Paul Rodriguez Creep Show collaboration. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the trucks on it. Probably do another live tomorrow, just throwing the trucks on it, reaching out to you guys, since I'm not gonna be able to still do much skating. And also I do have my doctor's appointment tomorrow, which hopefully I'll be able to get some good news and hopefully be skating by this weekend and get that kickflip tutorial video out. So I'm really excited because, like I said, this is the first week in the last couple of months that I have not been able to skate. So yeah, I'm really excited to be able to get back on the board. And yeah, I can't wait. So we are gonna go ahead and tap on out, and I'm gonna go ahead and take Willow on to this little water park thing that they got going on right here down. But yeah, guys, thank you for tapping in, and I'm gonna be probably be doing another live. So usually how I do it is I usually post a picture first, do the time, and hopefully I won't do what I did again yesterday, was post a picture and not do the live. So I'm sorry if you guys were looking forward to that or tapping in and didn't see it. But for you guys tapping in today, man, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you know your friends, any friends that need help with any trick tutorials and they're any of the tricks that I do, please shoot them my page and have them give them a subscribe. Tell them bye.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for tapping in. IRDM, I'm going to be tapping in with you personally. And like I said, I have a lot of cool stuff coming out, guys. So be on the lookout for that. Have a great day, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.